You can now travel back in time and take part in a free, first-of-its-kind journey through Kentucky's Black history. 6 tourism agencies across the state have teamed up to launch Kentucky Black Trailblazers. It's an immersive, augmented reality experience that brings the stories of the Commonwealth's key Black figures to life. Here to tell us all about it is President and CEO of Shelby KY Tourism, Jeanette Morrison. Great to have you here.
Thanks so much for having me.
This is such a cool thing that is happening with these 6 tourism agencies. And I mean, what a way to learn about key figures in Black history, key figures prominent in Kentucky through this augmented way. Like, take me through, like, what is it actually like to kind of launch it and be in the middle of it?
Very immersive, very immersive. As you said, first of its kind, very cutting edge, even for augmented reality. So,
like, what is augmented reality?
It is, my explanation is like a hologram, kind of, but taking a digital character and placing them in the real world. So if you...
Like a hologram that pops up.
Yes. Okay. So if you or anybody you know has ever done Pokemon Go or done the 19 Crimes wine bottles, similar to that, but technology went way beyond that, even those two things. So it's very exciting. You'll come across a variety of different signs highlighting these Black figures, and with a QR code you open up on your smartphone, and then that person from history will talk to you, telling you a little bit about what they were doing at that time. Very emotional in some cases, and a lot of these people, they should have had a light shown on them years ago.
We're looking at some of the pictures right now. This is from the ones, these are located across the Louisville area, our neighboring counties, Oldham, Bullitt, Shelby, you're one of them, where you can go and learn more about it, which I love. We're learning about the history of those that have impacted specifically Shelby County, for instance, right?
So we're looking at Elijah P. Mars right now, or Whitney M. Young Jr. So literally, as you are experiencing this, that's in the place where
that looks so real.
You can literally walk around Whitney M. Young and see him from all 360. You can see him from the back, from the side, but it truly brings history to life. We've been saying you've never seen history like this before, and of course, this is not my history. When we began, we brought Black historians together, asked them what should be highlighted, what characters out of history need that light shown on them. And some things like the Harlem Hellfighters in Shelby County, nobody knew that they were buried there in Calvary Cemetery until we did this story and did this project.
And here is the project. It's almost, I just get goosebumps like looking, because it is just absolutely so real to look at, and then to hear them then telling the story of their history. It's just
so with
amazing.
The Harlem Hellfighters, of course, 5 gentlemen are buried right there in Calvary Cemetery. So it's very moving with the tombstones there in the background. I'm hoping that people will be interested enough to find out additional information. That regiment was the most decorated in all of World War I. And here were 5 buried right there. They never got the recognition that they should have gotten years ago. So we're now trying to make up for that, I guess.
Certainly are doing a great job there. How did this all come about?
Well, thanks to ARPA grant funding, and then Kentucky State Tourism. They gave us an assignment saying, do something that you'd never have money for, and then also make it transformational. So we tried to take them at their word, and people were doing trails and this and that, but we wanted to do something moving, something different, something new. And thanks to about 100 different people worked on this project together, thanks to everyone, we came up with what we've got right now.
Who created the technology? Like, who is the brain behind that? Is that like another well-known company in the U.S. that does this?
Well, it's the same company that worked on Pokemon Go and the 19 Crimes wine bottles, Tactic, out of California. And so when I was describing the project to them, they were the ones that said, well, technology has moved on. Let's do something cutting edge and super cool.
I mean, it just kind of takes the whole museum experience and transforms it.
Absolutely.
Right? Like to be on a location where something happened in history and to hear from the history makers themselves, it's like, whoa, museum on the go.
Museum on the go.
There you go.
And
you can have that, Jeanette.
Okay. Thank you for that. But so, I mean, this will also, people that are interested in history, Black history, regular history, or young folks that are just interested in the technology. The technology is very, very cool.
Super cool. Well, too, I mean, so much we focus, and you're in the tourism business, you know this, that when people come to visit a certain area and they're looking for things for the whole family to do, you always have that history buff in the group.
Always.
And so what a way for all these counties to add this of what you can learn about history in that area.
Right.
Right?
Absolutely. Now, we do have a website, KentuckyBlackTrailblazers.com.
This shows us where all the markers are?
It does.
Okay.
It even is tuned into Google Maps, so it'll lead you to each of the different 19 experiences, and then give you a little bit of additional information about each of the characters from history, and get you started. So
are there plans to maybe expand those markers out, those experiences right now, or is this
wonderful too? But it was very expensive.
Right, so you're like, it took me a while to
I
get
think
this.
It was over 2 years in the making.
Oh my gosh!
And thankful for that grant money that made it possible.
Technology costs a pretty penny, but what a beautiful tribute that is. Right, to the legacy of those leaders. And you have how many in Shelby County?
We have 3 in Shelby County. There are 4 in Louisville.
Okay.
3 locations, but 4 different experiences. And then definitely go to the KentuckyBlackTrailblazers.com for the other places as well.
It is great to see you, Jeanette.
Oh,
I know you guys are super busy.
You've
got your Shelbyville Horse Show going on, and you're getting into busy fall season. So great job as always.
Oh, thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
For more information, just head on over to KentuckyBlackTrailblazers.com.